Harper Audio presents Charlton Heston, Hollywood's Last Icon, by Marc, Eliot. This is the author. For Chalet Woo. Charlton Heston is an axiom. By himself alone, he constitutes a tragedy, and his presence in any film whatsoever suffices to create beauty. The contained violence expressed by the somber phosphorescence of his eyes, his eagle's profile, the haughty arch of his eyebrows, his prominent cheekbones, and the bitter and hard curve of his mouth, the fabulous power of his torso. This is what he possesses, and what not even the worst director can degrade. Michael Morlet, Cahiers du Cinéma, May 1960. From start to finish, Heston was a grand, ornery anachronism, the sinewy symbol of a time when Hollywood took itself seriously, when heroes came from history books, not comic books. Epics like Ben-Hur or El Cid simply couldn't be made today, in part because popular culture has changed as much as political fashion, but mainly because there's no one remotely like Charlton Heston to infuse the form with his stature, fire, and guts. Richard Corliss, Time Magazine, April 10th, 2008. If you were to ask me the old question about who is the real Charlton Heston, I wouldn't be able to answer you. I simply like pretending to be other people. Let the Freudians make of that what they want. Charlton Heston, quoted in Pete Hamill. Heston, Larger Than Life. Sunday Evening Post, July 3rd, 1965. I was staying at the Marriott with Jesus and John Wayne. I was waiting for a chariot. They were waiting for a train. I was staying at the Westin. I was playing to a draw. When in walked Charlton Heston with the tablets of the law. Warren Zevon, My Rides Here, 2002. Prologue. By the age of 37, Charlton Heston was an Oscar-winning Hollywood superstar. After appearing on Broadway and in dozens of live television dramas in New York City, his career crested on the tidal wave of the iconic roles he played in 3 of Hollywood's highest-grossing live-action features of the 50s. In the next 45 years, he appeared in more than 100 films and was instrumental in resurrecting the largely dormant science fiction, Western, and disaster film genres. He was also the longest-running president of the always roiling Screen Actors Guild from the mid-60s through the early 70s, and was crucial to keeping the American Film Institute in existence by fighting the government to maintain a reasonable amount of federal funding for the National Endowment for the Arts, the AFI's chief source of income. He was also an accomplished stage actor. Besides Broadway, he appeared in London's West End, in Los Angeles and Chicago's biggest theaters, and even directed on Beijing's main stage. He was also a member of the Greatest Generation and saw combat in the Pacific during World War II.